स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमसि एकं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। Let us spend some time in prayer and meditation. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit. Let us offer our salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sri Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda, and Sri Adi Shankaracharya, and all great teachers, sages, saints whose teachings we have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Let us for a few moments meditate on the divine blissful form of the all-pervading Supreme Being seated in the hearts of us all. Let us by all means try to feel the divine contact. As you inhale and exhale, think of positive vibrations, pure vibrations, peaceful vibrations, strong vibrations. These vibrations will destroy all the negativity, weaknesses, impurities, restlessness within the mind and the body. Slowly breathe out positive, peaceful and other vibrations. Think that you are a child of immortal bliss, Amritasya Putraha, beyond the Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha. and Anandamaya Kosha. All other things are temporary, changing, false, impermanent. You are the Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, Niranjana Swarupa. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrutyorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Little chanting of the Shanti mantras and Ishavasya Upanishad few shlokas. Please repeat. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Gananam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe. Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam. Jeshtarajam Brahmanam. Brahmanaspata ana Shrunvannotibhis Siddhasadanam. Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi. Tanno Hamsah Prachodayat. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahanau Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahai. Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Bhadram karnebhihi Shrunuyama devaha. Bhadram pashye Makshabhiryajatraha. Sthirairangai Stuštuvagam sastanubhihi. Vyashema devahitam yadayuhu. Swasti na indro vruddhashravah. Swasti nah pusha vishvavedah. Swasti nastarksho arishtanemihi. Swasti no brihaspatirdadhatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. हरिः ओम् यश्चन्दसां वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणम् जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ओम् वाङ्मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठिता आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य मणिस्थः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासीः अनेनाधीते नाहोरात्रान् सन्धदामृतम् सन्धदामृतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवत्ववतु मामवतु वक्तारमवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ओम् पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ओम् ईशावास्योपनिषत् 16, 17 and 18. 16, 17, 18. Please repeat. पूषन्ने कर्षेयमसूर्य प्राजापत्य व्यूहरश्मीन् समूहतेजो यत्ते रूपम् कल्याणतमं तत्ते पश्यामि योऽसावसौ पुरुषः सोऽहमस्मि वायुरनिलममृतमतेधम् वायुरनिलममृतमथेदम् भस्मान्तगम् शरीरम् one word भस्मान्तगम् शरीरम् ॐ क्रतो स्मर कृतगं स्मर Krato smara kritagam smara Agnenaya supataraye Asman Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidvan Yuyodhyasmajjuhuranameno Yuyodhyasma Juhuranameno. One word. Yuyodhyasmajjuhuranameno Bhuyishtam te Nama Uktim Vidhema. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Last Sunday we were reading from the Practical Vedanta second part, delivered in London, 12th November 1896 by Swami Vivekananda. He was narrating stories from the Chandogya Upanishad to deal with the oneness of the Atman, oneness of Brahman, Sarvavyapi, Sarvottama, Sarvagna. And he was mentioning the story of Satyakama Jabala, who took about 100 cows into the forest on the advice of his teacher and said, bring them all back when they become 1,000. So he goes and starts taking care of the cows, rearing the cows, and one of them, a big bull, talked with him and said, we are 1,000 now, take us back. And on the way he learnt so many things about Brahman. First the bull spoke, then the fire spoke, then a bird spoke. By the time Satyakama comes back to the Gurukulam, father sees, his guru sees, his teacher sees, his face has blossomed. His now a face shines like that of a knower of Brahman. Who taught you all these? Then Satyakama says, beings other than men. But I wish to know from you what is the truth. Apart from this, the allegories, the examples of the bull and the fire and the birds, there's something deeper meaning there. What is the deeper meaning? The world is always seeking the practical possibilities of religion. And we find in these stories how it was becoming more and more practical every day. Now today, Swamiji is talking about, it's another second story from the Chandogya Upanishad. He says, the next story belongs to Upakoshala Kamalayana, a disciple of Satyakama Jabala. Now Satyakama has grown up. He has become a guru and he has got many disciples. And this Upakoshala Kamalayana is told by Satyakama, or Satyakama has gone out on some work and he is feeling very bored, he is very, very dull because the guru is absent. And Satyakama's wife, the Guru Patni, asked him why he was not eating, why he was dull. He says, I am too unhappy to eat. Then we find the fire, the Agni Devata talking to him. Says, this life is Brahman. Brahman is the ether. Brahman is happiness. No Brahman. I know, sir, the boy replied, that life is Brahman, but that it is ether and happiness, I do not know. Then fire explained that the two words ether and happiness signified one thing in reality, namely the sentient ether, pure intelligence that resides in the heart. So it taught him Brahman as life and as the ether in the heart. Then the fire taught him, this earth, food, fire and sun whom you worship are forms of Brahman. The person that is seen in the sun, I am he. He who knows this and meditates on him, all his sins vanish, and he has long life and becomes happy. He who lives in the cardinal points, the moon, the stars, the water, I am he. He who lives in this life, the ether, the heavens and the lighting, I am he. The same practical religion comes in the entire Vedanta. And this, Vivekananda says, is the real practical side of Vedanta. Why? It does not destroy anything. It does not condemn anything. It does not criticize anything. It deifies everything. Water is not water, it is Brahman. Ether is not ether, not just a physical element, it is Brahman. In that way, whole life becomes Brahmamayam. Then continues, Vedanta does not destroy the person, but explains him. It does not destroy the individuality, but explains it by showing the real individuality. It does not show that this world is vain and does not exist, but it says, understand what this world is so that it may not hurt you. It may not burden you. It may not put you into bondage. Rahasyam telusko. Work at all is not a problem at all unless you know the secret of work. Then he says, Swamiji continues, the voice did not say to Upakoshala that the fire which he was worshipping or the sun or the moon or the lightning or anything else was all wrong. But it gave a positive direction. What it says? It showed him that the same spirit which was in him, which was inside the sun, moon and lightning and the fire and the earth, everything became transformed as it were in the eyes of Upakoshala. Cataract gone, Agnanam gone. Now he is seeing everything as Brahman. The earth became transformed, the life became transformed, the sun, moon, stars, the lightning, everything became transformed and deified, Daivatvam. It is not matter, it is the spirit. That is his experience. Their real nature was known by Upakoshala. The theme of the Vedanta is to see the Lord in everything. What is the first word in the Upanishad? Ishavasya. Ishavasya midagam sarvam yat kinchit jagatyam jagat. Everything kinchit, the tiniest, is all Isha God, Brahman. Sarvam Ramamayam, Anta Ramamayam for a Bhakta, Anta Shivamayam for a Shaivite, Anta Vishnumayam for a Vaishnavite, Anta Amamayam for a Shakta. There is another lesson in the Upanishads that we will be continuing to read, Isha, Kena, Kata, Prashna, etc. He who shines through the eyes is Brahman. Eyes cannot see by himself, you see. That is what the subject matter of Keno Upanishad, which will start in July, will teach you. Eyes cannot see. Something else. The eyeness of the eye. The earness of the ear. The tasteness of the tongue. See? This is just Jadavastu. Eyes are just Jadavastu. But the eyeness. He is the beautiful one. He is the shining one. He shines in all these worlds. A certain peculiar light, a commentator says, which comes to the pure man is what is meant by the light in the eyes. We say Divya Drishti, the light in the eyes. And that light belongs really to the soul within, which is everywhere. You are seeing through light, I am seeing through light. It is the same light which shines in the planets, in the stars, and in the suns. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. So that is second story. Remember the stories. First one is about Satyakama Jabala. Second story is about Upakoshala Kamalayana, disciple of Satyakama. Both from Chandogya Upanishad. Another story starts. That is subject matter for next Sunday. Little by little, to understand, it's like homeopathy dose. slowly catch the monkey. So then we will be able to assimilate, we will be able to think. Time is there for you, 1 week, to go home and sit and think. What am I seeing? These buildings, these trees, this, that. These are all temporary for us. But behind that, this is all falling on a screen. Brahman is the screen, Terachapa. Without the screen, you cannot see anything. So Brahman is the screen, it is unaffected. It is like a canvas, painting, beautiful painting. Then this painting will go, that another painting will come. Okay? So that is practical Vedanta, few points. Now we come to almost the end of this incredible Upanishad, which is all mantras for us. Ishavasya Upanishad, 16th we are dealing with last Sunday. Continue, move to 17th also. So the prayer. What is the prayer? Pushanne karshe, 16. Pushanne karshe yamasurya prajapatihi vyuhaha rashmin samuhaha tejaha yatte rupam kalyanatamam tatte pashyami yosavasau purushaha sohamasmi. Please repeat. Pushanne karshe yamasurya prajapatya vyuha rashmin samuha tejo yatte rupam kalyanatamam tatte pashyami yosavasau purushaha sohamasmi. Yosavasau purushaha sohamasmi. Full sentence. Yosavasau purushaha sohamasmi. More confidently, please. Yosavasau purusha sohamasmi. Yes, sohamasmi. You should be, I am that. I am that. Which is in that. Okay? So the prayer. It's a prayer. 15th also is a prayer. Generally yoga time, yogasana time, this is chanted, seeing when before Surya Namaskara. 15th you see once, just recitation. Hiranmayena patrena satyasyapi hitam mukham tattvam pushanna pavrunu satya dharmaya drishtaye. I who am of this satya dharma quality want to see. Drishtaye, చూడాలి అనిపిస్తుంది నాకు. ఏం చూడాలి అనిపిస్తుంది? Your divine form. But it is covered up with Hiranyagarbha, Hiranyapatra, very golden, blazing, dazzling rays of the sun. I am not able to see. Oh, Surya, please, Pushan, koncho, tapko. Please move to some corner. Cool down, annatlu. So that I can see the truth behind. Prayer. This is almost in the end, fag end of the life of the Upasaka. He is taken out. Then on the bank of the Ganga, he sees that sun, but he is feeling desperate. Life is going. I am ending my life. But I should see before I go, the tapana, that aspiration for higher visuals, higher realization comes there. Then 16 continues prayer. Pushanne karshe yamasurya prajapatya vyuha rashmin samuha tejaha yatte rupam kalyanatamam tatte pashyami. There drishtaye, here pashyami. The prayer for withdrawal of the race refers to the withdrawal of the bondages. Rashmi means Surya Rashmi, we say. Surya Pratapa means Surya's heat. But here it's all the rays. Rashmi, very powerful. That Rashmi is bondage for us. I am held back by this bondage. I am not able to see the truth. So please move aside. Please gather up the heat. And he is suggesting to Surya Bhagavan to gather up that heat. Take it back to one place. Samuha tejaha, your tejas should be in one place. Should not be spread out everywhere. So take it to one place, stock it there. I want to see the truth. So that I can see the benign, most graceful form, who is the Self. Go back to Bhagavad Gita, which is also a Upanishad. 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana. What is Arjuna seeing? The massive form of Bhagavan. Everywhere is seen. With that Virat Rupa. And Arjuna, in spite of getting Divya Chakshu, a real blessing by Krishna himself, by Bhagavan himself, he is perturbed, he is dazzled, he is confused. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? What am I? So he prays there. Shlokas number in the Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga, 11.44 to 46. 3 shlokas Arjuna's prayer. Hey Prabhu, chupinchindi chalu. Please come back. Come back to that benign form, that beautiful, simple form, Chaturbhujadhari, with Shankha, Gada, Padma, etc. And that smiling face, Ekora Rupam. You may like to see, but you cannot see. See? So, Arjuna could not see and he said, prayed. Then Krishna said, Tatastu. Chusindi chalu, neen chupinchindi chalu, tagistan. Came back to the beautiful Krishna form. Same prayer by the Upasaka at the end of his life. Melt down your dazzling form. Return back to the normal form. Hey Prabhu, hey Pushan, please collect your all the rays. It is affecting me. So the person, the sadhaka, who is seeing the solar orb, which is called Purusha because by him, in the form of vital forces intelligence, the whole world is filled. The world is complete with that intelligence. Surya Rashmi, Surya Kirana, Surya Pratapa. Because he resides in the city of the heart. That is why it is said, Soham. Last sentence you see, Yosavasau Purushaha Sohamasmi. Where is that Sohamasmi? Within your own heart. Experience that inside. He is none other than me, the Upasaka, the Antaratma of all. Then Vyuha Rashmin Samuha Teja. Pushanye Karshe Yama Surya Prajapatya, that is one gathering all your rays. Now he says, Vyuha Rashmin Samuha Teja. Withdraw your light. Withdraw your light. By which its glare prevents me from seeing your face. Chodalekapothunnan. So when you put a light, the floodlight onto the stage when you are sitting, then you become blind. Then you ask that fellow, a technique, tagginchu naina, tagginchu, chodalekapothunnan. That fellow will not understand the problem. He will put massive, how many times on stage here. You are there, I am there, but Rashmi, heat plus that light. So we have to tune it down, melt it down, tagginchu. So that is the prayer. That is by God's grace. The operator, the light operator, he has to show me grace. Enable me, God's grace will enable me to withdraw the attractions of the world of senses. So Vedanta is putting that into the sensory world. So much of light and so much of fancy, so many things all around. The truth is hidden. You are not able to see. So you are lost. Senses take over. You are confused. So Rashmi may mean beacons of light or consciousness that are strewn out through the vrittis. The entire mind psychology is about vritti, vritti, vritti according to Patanjali. Everything is waves. High waves, low waves. High waves, low waves. Both are problem for us. Very high, you cannot see. Very low, you cannot see. So it should be moderate. The senses should be controlled. So by this prayer, he is requesting Vyuha Rashmin Samuha Tejaha Yatte Rupam Kalyanatamam Tatte Pashyami. Vyuha Rashmin, it may also mean Avritta Chakshuhu Amritatvam Ichha. Which Upanishad it is? Kathopanishad. The Chakshu which is going outside, confusing me with the dazzling light of this world. I don't want to see anymore. So I use that meditative power, Avritta Chakshu. Outward going tendency, inward tendency. Bahirmukha, Antarmukha. So we have to keep telling the mind, Hey Manasa, Antarmukhi Bhava, Antarmukhi Bhava, Antarmukhi Bhava. Go inward, go inward, go inward. So it also means that. Avritta Chakshuhu Amritatvam Ichha, Kathopanishad. And that was done by a Dhira Purusha. Kaschid Dhiraha Pratyagatmana Maikshat, Avritta Chakshu Amritatvam Ichha. So this prayer by some unknown Upasaka, there in the Kathopanishad, Kaschid Dhiraha, some heroic man. He thinking, he is praying, let my Chakshu, power to see, be inside, not outside. That is the another meaning. Rashmi, again words in Sanskritam. It may also mean desires of the heart. One Rashmi is the dazzling beauties and sense objects of the outside world. Another Rashmi is desires of the heart which are directed to enjoyment of the worldly pleasures. This is also Rashmi. Rashmin Vyuhaha. Then the meaning will be, may you be pleased to enable me to control my desires. Rashmin Vyuhaha is to control my desires, you should help me so that I may enjoy you alone according to the first mantra. What is the first mantra? First line, we know it. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Second line, Tena tyaktena bhunjita. By giving up you can enjoy. Not by hoarding, not by your corruption and not by your desires. Give up. Then you can be less luggage, more comfort. Whole world is yours. How many times we are seeing the ED or the CBI going to the houses of these engineers and other people, professors or somebody else, tons and tons of money in the house. He cannot digest, he cannot throw out. Finally, he is put into the prison. Too much luggage, too much. Where he is keeping? What is he doing? Why doesn't he give back to society? It is not possible. Mind doesn't accept. Nadi nenu, nenu nadi. Alright, yours only. Nenu nade. Why don't you have Chatram in your name? Why don't you have a big hospital in your name? You'll be immortal. Otherwise, you'll be sleeping on that money. How many bad cases are there? He has removed the bed and kept the money, covered it and slept on it. Where? Kasya siddhanam? Evar dabbu? Evar sommu? So, tena tyaktena bhunjita. Enjoy by giving up. That is the power of renunciation. So, Rashmi and Tejas, two very important words here, indicating Surya Bhagavan. There's a great monk, Swami Brahmanji's disciple, by name Swami Tyagishanandaji, one of the outstanding scholars, second generation in Bangalore, 1940s. He has class notes of the Ishavasya Upanishad. There he says, it represents Manas and Buddhi. Tejas, Rashmi and Tejas represent Manas and Buddhi. That is the deeper Vedantic meaning. How? Both should be controlled and redirected to realize the auspicious form of God or the Atman. Manas and Buddhi should work parallelly. Manas is only a reflector, Buddhi is the original. But how does the Buddhi work? Because of the Atman, that is final stage. But for Vyavaharika truth, Buddhi first, Manas later. Through the Manas I can talk, I can interact. You have a laptop, you have all this one, but you need the light. If it's not booting, if it's not working, what is the use of all the data there? It will get corrupted. So Rashmi also is required, Tejas also is required, which is indicating Manas and Buddhi. Please keep that very important meaning in the mind. And how they can be controlled? By prayer, by God's grace. And who is that God that we are speaking? Antaryami. That supreme being, that consciousness. The controller, as suggested by Pushan, Yama, Surya, Ekarshi, etc. Where do we get this? First one, Pushan, Ekarshi, Yama, Surya, Prajapati. All these are God's names, Surya Bhagavan's names. Hence these two prayers, 15 mantra and 16 mantra, will help the devotee to do sadhana for realizing his true nature. That is meaning of 16th mantra. Now we take up 17th mantra. Please open 17. What does it say? Vayuranilam amrutamatedham bhasmantagam shariram Om Krato smara kritagam smara Krato smara kritam smara. Another beautiful word. This is giving up total. He knows his soul is leaving the body, so he is praying what to do. Vayuranilam amrutamatedam ataha, therefore, Vayuhu, my individual life force. Amrutam anilam, the cosmic life force. One is the individual life force, another is the Brahmanda. Idam shariram bhasmantam. May this gross body be reduced to ashes. Budaipavan. Bhasmantagam shariram. That is, may fire consume it. Om, remembering Brahman. O mind, smara, remember. Kritam smara, remember all you have done during the years of your life. Krato smara, kritam smara, remember again and again, because death is coming very fast. He doesn't want to have again punarjanma. As quick as possible, attain the mukti. Attain oneness. Vayuranilam amrutamatedam. This is what? Path of Devayana. 8th chapter, Bhagavad Gita. 8.6. With whatever thought a person leaves the body, in the end, he attains another body in accordance with that thought. Be careful of what you think, especially when you are in hospital. So, Sri Ramakrishna was thinking only of Naren, 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 future Vivekananda. Why he has not come? What is he doing? Then when Naren has come after 1 week, Naren is criticizing his own guru and says, why are you thinking only of me? You will become like Jadabharata. Jadabharata was a king. He went to Vanaprastha. Story is in the Bhagavatam. And one day he was taking bath in the river, and one small deer, it's called the fawn, was again washed away in the flood waters. He took pity on the deer, swam across, brought it back, brought to the shore, took it to his ashram, started taking care, and it was so pretty, so beautiful, so tender, so loving. He fell in love with the deer. He could not be without deer. Always think of the Jinka, Jinka, Jinka. Now Rama, Krishna all gone. Only Jinka Bhagavan. What he will do. Then last day came and the Jinka also came nearby. The master, lover, the owner who took care, he is the mother, started crying, the Jinka. He also started crying, hugged the deer and passed away. Next Janma born as a Jinka. Sri Ramakrishna, Narendra is telling, if you think only of me, you will be like me. What are you doing, sir? Then mother tells, that's a different story. So, Jadabharata. And Bhagavatam says, he was born as a Jinka, as a deer. And since the past samskaras were there in the Sukshma Shariram, it was always roaming about near the ashramas, where the sages are chanting, doing yagna, doing homa. And it realized its mistake, did tapas as a deer, and came back as a human being, then attained moksha. That kind of kramamukti is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. So is there, Krishna says in the 8th chapter, 6th shloka of the Bhagavad Gita, Akshara Brahma Yoga, with whatever thought a person leaves the body, he attains that. But if you have to think of God, it is not just only in ICU or only in Apollo Hospital that you have to think. You have to think from the beginning. Practice karna padega. Practice jestine, last day you will get the thought of God. Otherwise you will get the thought of doctor only. When, which bill, how much, all the... You are going to die, but you are thinking only of the bill and the other problems. So, this is a prayer of a person who is about to leave his body. And he is telling, let my body become dust. Bhasmantagam shariram. I will give it to the Agni Devata. The Agni Devata is a mediator for me, caretaker. He will take this Sukshma Sharira to Brahman Loka. So, may my vital airs merge in the cosmic being. Read the sentence carefully. Vayura nilam amrutamatedam bhasmantagam. So what is here should merge with that. Higher meditation. That's why yogis don't want to lie down and die. They want to sit and die. Because the energy will come from the Brahmarandra, from the Sahasrara and merge in that. It may not come through the navel or through your mouth or some other organ. Wonderful examples are there of great monks of the order and outside great yogis also. They don't like to sit, sleep. They know that death is coming, so they will awaken that prana shakti, their willpower, and make the body sit. They say, make me sit, make me sit. So many stories. So it is an address, it's a prayer to Hiranyagarbha. Because there Hiranmayena Patrena it is told, Hiranyagarbha is the second in the command. Because he is Brahmadeva. This prayer indicates that this should be of the transmigratory existence. No more rebirth. No Punarjanma business. I want to get moksha in this life. Chala I've enjoyed more. Let me go. Vayuhu, the vital air. should merge in the immortal vital air. This is Chidakasha, that is Mahakasha. So this should merge with that. That is the Vayuranilam Amrutamatedam Amrutam. No more coming back. So that should be our sadhana in Vedanta. May the corporeal body, the material body, burn into ashes, turn into ashes. Om. Always chant the Om in the end. Longing one, remember the good deeds done, awaken that consciousness, memory power. Kratosmara, Kritagam smara, Kratosmara, Kritagam smara. Malli talchuko. What all you have done, sadhana you have done, the parayanams you have done, the pujas that you have done, think of it. That is the purpose of life. So the elements here, Pancha Mahabhutas, unite to form the body. If any one of the Pancha Prana, why Pancha Bhuta, worry about Pancha Pranas. If one of the Pancha Pranas in your body is not working properly, you will not come to the class. You feel uneasy, you will feel feverish, you will feel some acidity, manas baledu. Why? There is this one in the Pancha Prana, fighting in the Pancha Pranas. Remember other Pancha, so many Panchas are there. Pancha Koshas are there. Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Gnanendriyas, ivanni ento undi body. So complex, but so wonderful. So the elements unite to form the body. This is first part. This is Pancha Mahabhutas. Akasha Tattvam, Jala Tattvam, Agni Tattvam, Vayu Tattvam, Bhutattvam. If you remove one, body will collapse. If there is no Vayu, what you will do? Indigestion only. Like that. This body made out of the 5 elements, which is the product and the combination are conditioned by time, Kala, it is limited. That's why you measure in the terms of age, 18 years, 19 years, 20 years. You keep on measuring, it is Kala. You know your time, you know your age, that's all time. You know your height, space, how much you are occupying. You know the purpose, causation, because of Purva Janma Samskaras. But now, though it is my servant, its time has come. He has to go. The body becomes jaded, the body becomes worn out, the body becomes malnourished, it is unfit for walking and eating. So many complications, physical problems, old age problems. That is why he says, sacrifice, let me go. Through the agency of fire, let it be reduced to ashes. Bhasmantagam shariram. So what happens here? Reverse process takes. The stula shariram, physical body, gross body, merges in the stula prapancham. This first. There is stula vastu outside, stula vastu inside. So the stula will go into fire or it will go into a pit. Either you bury it or you cremate it. Then the sukshma shariram merges in the sukshma prapancham, the subtle body in the subtle world. And the karana shariram into the karana prapancham. That is the equations in the Atma Bodha Panchadashi we get. Like a river merging into the ocean, losing its individuality. It's not bothered. I am merging in that Mahasamudra, Mahakasha. So I don't want any mortality. I don't want reincarnation. I don't want Punarjanma. I want moksha. That is why Vayuhu, my individual prana, or the Sukshma Sharira, or the Vyashti prana. Vyashti means individual prana. Amrutam Anilam. Individual prana in the immortal prana, immortal Vayu. They should merge. That is called Samashti prana. What is going on inside me? Vyashti. What is going outside? Samashti. So may the Vyashti or individual prana merge in the samashti prana. Vayuranilam amrutama tedam. Vayu merges there, body goes into bhasma. This process is called krama mukti. In stages, you attain moksha. And the physical body, idam shariram, it is given to Brahman, it is given to Bhagavan through Agni. We offer it to the Agni Devata. So it is not just burying the body in some crematorium, it is offering to God. Because it has come from God. So one or two more points of this 17th shloka. Next Sunday we will take up 18th, conclude the Ishavasya Upanishad. Please be regular. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.